Recently we came across this cute cat. Look at its eyes. The eyes has two different colors. So special. How often do you get to see this type of cat in the streets? Look at that. And this is an update of our guppy fishes. Still a lot of guppy fishes in here. Can you see some of the fishes are very small? I think they are multiplying. They're just breeding and breeding. I think we will never run out of guppy fish. We didn't buy any more from that day, so this is it. See how they multiply. It's a lot. They're quite colorful too. And this is an update of our baby betta fish. Look how much they have grown. I can't remember if this is the first batch or the second batch baby, but look how much they have grown. But at this point I don't think we can tell whether it's a male or a female yet. This is how we breed daphnia or water flea. Remember our earlier post, I told you that I would show you how we breed daphnia to feed those baby fishes. This is how. Actually, they only feed on yeast. You know those packet yeast that you can buy from any sundry shops for cooking? Yeah, you just dilute it in water and you put it in. That's their food. Can you see that? I think there's a gazillion inside. It's a lot. So you just dilute the yeast and you just place it inside. Let me go up close and show you. There, can you see? It's really a lot of daphnia. So normally we would cover the top because we would not want mosquito to start breeding inside here, because when mosquito breed, the mosquito larva is way bigger than the daphnia. I decided to plant the crown of this pineapple fruit, the crown, before I eat the fruits. This is the first time I plant this type of pineapple because the crown is very different from the normal pineapples. So normally what I do is I will put a banana skin. I lazy to chop it into small pieces, so I just put the whole banana skin. You just bury it into the soil. I thought I would start with a small pot first. Once it grows a bit bigger, maybe I'll transfer it into a bigger pot. So now I'm going to pull out the leaves at the bottom so that it will expose the core, the middle part, so it's easier to plant that way. This is not the first pineapple that I've planted. I planted like many years. In fact, I do have a pineapple plant that I planted like for 3 generations. Like I bought a store-bought pineapple. I planted the crown just like now. I ate the fruit, it bear fruits. And then I ate the fruit and planted the first generation crown again. And then it grew and I ate the fruit. And then I took the crown and I replanted it again. So it's like I've ate like 3 generations of the same fruit. But for this particular pineapple, it's the first time because the crown, it's like grass. So I'm not sure if it's gonna work for this pineapple. So far, the previous pineapples are all very successful. There's no failure. I mean, it all really grown into pineapples. So I thought like maybe I should try this as well. Then I'm gonna add more soil. Can you see the crown? Crown of the pineapple is so different. It looks like grass, right? So now I'm gonna add more soil so that it sits well in the pot. It won't move about. And the balanced leaves that I pull out, I'll just bury into one of the empty pots. Hopefully it will decompose inside there. I'm not sure how long it takes to decompose a banana leaf. Pineapple leaves. So sometimes we do take this water from those fish tank to water our plants. It is really very fertile. I mean, it's very healthy for the plants. The plants love it. I hope this grows well. Yeah, the pineapple is really sweet. That's why I should plant one. Just in case if it grows, I'll get more sweet pineapples. This looks fine so far. Looks like it's growing. This is my older pineapple. This pineapple I planted it, if not mistaken, it was last year January. So normally it would take about a year to 2 years to start blooming. It depends whether if I add fertilizer or not, but this one I think I didn't, so maybe I should repot it or add fertilizer, I guess. The leaves aren't that big for this one. This is an update on how the baby betta is feeding on the water fleas, or some call it daphnia. I removed some of the plants so that you can see it better, clearer. This is right after we clean the sink. If not, after a few days, the Indian almond leaves will make the water reddish. And when the water is reddish, the whole tank is reddish. It's kind of difficult to show you how they eat those daphnia. Wow, that's a lot of food. And you see how much the babies had grown. Yeah, because they have a lot of food to eat. They have a lot of nice food, their favorite food. I think feeding them daphnia is way better than any pellets. You know, those powdery fish food that makes the water dirty faster. But if you feed with daphnia, the tank or your aquarium stays cleaner longer. Watch how they would catch the daphnia and eat. Look at that. Give them something to do. I mean, if you're feeding them pellets, then they have nothing to do, right? The pellets will be like floating in the water and they just eat. But this one, you have to do a little bit of catching. You really have to catch it. These babies are growing fast. I can't wait to know they're growing to what colors. What will their colors be? This is an update on the father who is in the other tank, the fish tank. I can't seem to find the other one, so I found this one. Actually, there are 2 fighting fish in this pond at this moment. I only found this one. I think the other one is hiding. Anyway, I can only take one video. I mean, the video is always one fish because they hardly go together. Remember the rambutan tree I told you in the last post? It turns yellowish, which means it's going to ripe soon. I think all those who come to this park will be like waiting for it to ripe. Can't wait to pluck and take some home. Now let's have a walk at the park. This small stretch here will be quite hot because there's no trees, but further down there is a lot of big trees. When you go for a walk, I would prefer to walk at a park like this where you have trees, shades, and you can listen to nature instead of walking around the neighborhood. Is just walking around your neighbors' houses. You pass from one house to another house, then another house. But here, it's all trees, and then you can hear sounds of birds. It's so nice. So thank you for watching. I hope you like this update on our fishes. I hope you find this video interesting. I'll look forward to seeing you in my next update.